Hi, subscriber. How you doing? So, all of a sudden, you're starting to really see things on the narcissist or the person that you thought was a potential narcissist. And everything is starting to add up. The reason why they do this, the reason why they do that. You caught on to the sub to put downs. You caught on to the late night phone calls at the exact time that you're busy and you have work to do. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The narcissist is aware of this. Isn't that creepy? It's so creepy that you have your own mind. You both are in two separate bodies. You have your own mind. And, you know, if there are certain things that you catch on, how in the hell would they be able to know? Unless they were psychics or mind readers. And we all know that those kind of people aren't true. Unless it's under something spiritual from God's messengers. If it's just, people saying that they're a psychic and they got a booth set up we know that's false, right? So how is it and why is it seems as if the narcissist can read your mind? Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. They can't read your mind. What the narcissists do is they try so hard with their predatory ass to observe. They try to observe, and what they do is they try to base, they observe and they try to base what their next move is going to be off of that. So basically what they do is they assume, they make assumptions. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I have a story to prove it. There was this one person I was involved with, but we weren't romantically involved at all. And it was more so of a just we was connected sexually, just to keep it real with you guys. But they weren't in my heart. I had love for them as a person and a human being, but they weren't in my heart. They thought that they were in my heart. You see, that was an assumption that they made. It was a narcissist that thought this. And what happened was, right when they thought they had the drop on me, all of a sudden I left and just stopped coming around. And you should have seen the subtle, it was subtle rage, because they didn't know, they didn't want to be so angry and say some horrible things to me and risk that, there was still a chance that I would come back around. So they didn't want to, say the most horriblest things and deter me away from them. I was deterred anyway, because I wasn't romantically involved. I knew to protect my heart from all of this chemistry that we were having. But did they know that? Nope. They were assuming. And I knew that they were assuming, ladies and gentlemen. See how that works? They can do what they want to do, but they can't overpower a person with spiritual discernment. You can't. You cannot do it. My thing about it is they'll make assumptions, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like they can read your mind, but they can't. They can't. I mean, it's obvious that you're sick if your eyes are droopy and you're looking sick all day. It's obvious that you have a certain insecurity about yourself if you're always, going back to that insecurity, with maybe it might be your hair or maybe it might be, your waist size or whatever. But if you're always touching your waist, of course, it's going to indicate that there's something going on down there. You get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Putting two and two together. These people aren't smart as what you guys think they are. They really aren't. They just make this is what they do, ladies and gentlemen. They study their prey, okay? Just like crocodiles lay on the banks of the rivers and streams and lakes and all that crazy and they watch their prey from underneath the water and wait for the right time to strike. This is exactly what narcissists do. But see, it appears as though they could read your mind because, ladies and gentlemen, what we don't understand is a lot of times when we're around them, we're stating the obvious. You get what I'm saying? So it appear that they can read your mind, but honestly, they can't. Now, I will tell you, there has been certain things that will happen, and you'll say, okay, how do they know this, or how do they know that, or how did it? But a lot of that stuff be spiritual. It be, like I say, the angel in you that's battling against the demon in them. See what I'm saying? And this is an event that's taking a place that we can't even see in that invisible spiritual world. You won't really be able to see what's going on the other side spiritually until you are dead, ladies and gentlemen. Do you get what I'm saying? Until you are deceased is when you become alive. And for the ones that are good, that's life. But for the ones that are, well, just not so good, that's death, ladies and gentlemen. But the sad part about it is that kind of death, you are alive forever, but you burn forever. You get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Because God created us to live forever. So the second death is fire to destroy. It destroys you, but it's forever. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to live like that? Not me. But back to the subject. I'm sorry, I'm getting all off. But yeah, it'll make you, it's designed to make you believe that they can read your thoughts. And in actuality, they really can't. Don't give them that credit. I'm telling you. Do not give them that. They're the type that what you have to do is you have to just, a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, we don't understand how much we're giving people to go off of. When you get around somebody, don't be as talkative. Not just that. Keep all stuff hidden. Study them. You get what I'm saying? Let them try to figure you out. Know what you know about them first, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a bad habit of doing that, and y'all know we do. We have a bad habit of letting everybody know everything about us before they even get to assess the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Let them try to figure it out and know what you know and do what you do. You know, yeah, I was trying to get back to what I originally started this video on. But yeah, they know only as much, they know only as much as you kind of allow them to know. So what happened is, you know what I'm saying, if it's your favorite food, I mean, if it's a food that you don't like, and it's a food that you always eating, but you never told them that was your favorite food, of course you put two and two together, duh, they're gonna, you get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? These motherfuckers think they're smart, they're really not.